Okay, so today I'm going to be doing something different, and by different, I mean the same, but only slightly adjusted so I can call it different and act like I'm smart for coming up with a new idea. Anyway, so instead of asking people for like just random questions, I instead ask them for like a subject so that I could just randomly talk about that subject until I get tired of it and move on to, well, the other subjects. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to be talking about whatever the random well, I know what the subjects are, but I'm just going to be talking about them randomly. So before I do that, I feel like I need a disclaimer. The Whatever I say, I don't know what I'm going to say because I don't write anything down because I'm horrible at planning, but not really. The reason why I don't write anything down is because I don't really care about what it is that's happening. I've said this already. I said it in like every video, I think, in one way or the other. And I guess that is my disclaimer. The only thing the only reason why I'm doing these is so that you understand or get a better grasp on my view of the situation or the subjects or whatever. It's not to say that I feel any particular way about anything because I don't. Because, you know, my opinion shouldn't have anything to do with what I actually do about a situation. If I feel like, I don't know, aliens are attacking the Earth, technically, I'm going to be all for the aliens attacking the Earth because, well, honestly, I just think it would be awesome to watch and, to take part in. But if, by whatever disaster, I actually do become president, I'll actually try and stop them. Well, maybe not stop them because, well, that might just end up in, everyone getting obliterated quicker. But I will act in a way that is cautionary as a whole, as opposed to if I wasn't president, I would literally just run out, find the first dead or unconscious alien I can, see if I can use their blaster, and then just go crazy shooting honestly whoever. I'm not even gonna lie. If an alien invasion happened and I just randomly found one of their weapons, no one would really be safe at that point. But I got off on a weird tangent. I was just making a case for the future. All right, well, that's about as good as this is going to get. So, I don't know what I'm looking. I was going to get my phone, but I know what the subjects are, so it's fine. So the first subject is the prison system in America, and I guess technically I should have more to say about the prison system than what I'm about to say, but that's not really my issue with the prison system. Because my issue with the prison system is that it's crap as a whole, and not the fact that it's racially biased, which it is, but everything is racially biased, so you kind of need to deal with that as a whole, and I don't really feel like going into that because I don't have to, because that's not what the subject that was told to me was for. So I'm just going to go into the prison system. They're underfunded, but they're giving millions, if not billions of dollars as a whole, just to keep people locked up that people as a whole don't want to deal with. And it doesn't really solve any problems, so it kind of is also overcrowded. And they're also, I already said they were underfunded, but they're underfunded between food, I guess recreational. I guess recreation is the best way to put it. Their libraries, their rehabilitation programs, their health care, their psychological care, all types of stuff. And people act like no one knows why, but everyone knows why. It's because they're funded badly. Not, they're managed badly. And they're also managed badly on purpose, because it seems like that we treat the fact that it's managed poorly on purpose as the punishment, when it doesn't actually help the situation, it just makes it worse. Also, when I found out that prisons were privatized and that anyone could open one, my first thought was immediately, if I ever got like $1 billion, I was gonna open up my own prison for myself. And that was my first idea that it might have been a bad situation. Whenever anything is something that I would do, like on a personal level, it's probably the wrong thing to do. Also, I'm pretty sure that in the next like 10 years, all prisons are just going to be owned by the corporations. So, like Walmart and Disney and Universal or an Amazon and whoever's left are just going to own like all the prisons between them. And I don't know what that means in general, but I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of time before that happens. So there's something depressing to think about. And yeah. Oh, also, none of this is about me solving these problems. Like I said, it's just my view on the problem. So, as far as what to do about the prison system, I have no idea. I mean, I do know, technically, not actually. I don't know if this will actually work, because I've never studied anything about the prison system as a whole. So, I mean, between just getting a better legislation to govern them, which I know will be impossible because, like I said, these things make millions, if not billions of dollars. Hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars. That's what I kept meaning to say. So, of course, they're going to, keep shoveling that money in to make sure that that never happens. But that's not, I don't know. It really doesn't change the fact that that's how you have to change the system. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. And the next topic the next one, they just said tacos. It was kind of just the first thing that they blurted out, but I pretty much told them the same. I pretty much just told them to tell me anything, and I would make the video on it, so I don't care. But the first thing I think about tacos is the first thing when you hear tacos, Mexico, which got me this weird idea behind stereotyping, which I never really understood, and I still don't understand, because, number one, tacos, for the most part, what people think of when they think of tacos aren't even real tacos, and they're not even that good. I mean, I like, basic tacos, but they're pretty ordinary. But I don't know, it's really weird as a whole when you stereotype somebody, because stereotyping as a whole, it only exists in like the broadest sense of the term, but it's just not right a lot of the time. And I get how it started. It started because people don't want to think that too much about what other people are like outside of their misconceptions of them. So when you think of people from Mexico, you think, I guess we can just go get them tacos, but that's not really true. I mean, I'm sure people like tacos, but everyone likes tacos, so it's a dumb thought. And it's the same thing with chicken, because, sure, there's a stereotype that black people like fried chicken, but everyone likes fried chicken, except for the people that either don't like fried foods or the people that don't eat chicken. So, what's your point? So, I don't know. The point is that people are impossible to deal with, and it makes my head hurt every time that they talk to me, because they're exhausting. And yeah, what's the third one? The third one is, this is the last one, is stupid paper. Oh, what would I do if I were president? Well, if I were actually elected president, what would I do? So, I talk about stuff in reaction to questions that I'm asked, but I don't think anyone's actually ever asked me what I would do. Well, at least in the video. People have asked me, like, in real life, but not in, like, through the questions. Or maybe they have, and I don't remember. Either way, it doesn't matter, because that was a different video, and this is this one. I don't really have any... No, I have one personal plan to be when I'm president, and that's to pay off the student loan debt. But that's only because I still have student loans, and I'm really just gonna get rid of those. I mean, I'll get rid of the rest, everyone else's too, but you have to understand, it's really just more about my situation than it is about everyone's as a whole, because I'm selfish. But it's fine, because if you're creatively selfish, creatively selfish is good too. If you're charitably selfish, then I feel like it's better. I'm starving, so I'm just gonna go steal a bunch of bread. Now, I only need one loaf, so if everyone else gets a loaf, that's fine too, but I was really just trying to get my own bread. Isn't that what they use for money? That's not really the point. The point is, anything that I end up doing as president would be from a selfish point of view, because that's really the best way that I perceive the world. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, only if you're actually doing something that positively impacts the world. If you're just selfish for your own reasons and you actually hurt the world, that's when you have a problem. Well, when everyone has a problem with you. And so yeah. Other than that, I don't really have any actual plans for being president, other than really the only reason why I want to do it is to see if I could figure out how to solve any of the problems. I don't know if I can. I doubt I can. But I kind of just like trying to figure problems out, because I have nothing else to do with my life. So that's really the end of it. That's really the beginning and the end of it. If I end up solving homelessness, it's not gonna be because I feel bad for homeless people. It's just because I wanted to know if I could figure it out. That's pretty much the answer behind all of it. I want to know if I can figure it out or if I can't. And that's really the end. This really is... I mean, there are a bunch of other reasons. Well, there are other reasons, and none of them are good reasons. Like, I want to see who they get to play me when I'm president on Saturday Night Live. I think that would be fun. Well, I don't really feel... I think experience would be fun. I don't really know if it would be fun or not, because I don't really know what fun feels like as a whole. I mean, that's not really the point right now. And stuff like that. I just want to see myself in social media, because again, I'm a selfish jerk. And I want to get fan art done of me. I want to get hate fan art done of me. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I pretty much just want to see how the reaction of everything goes after that. I also want to get a katana made, and have it like the presidential katana, or any sword really. It doesn't have to be katana. I just said katana because I'm a nerd in the anime. But it can be any sword. Technically I want a bunch of swords, like all types of swords. So katana specifically doesn't really. I kind of want that too. I just want other swords also. And yeah. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say anymore, so I'm just gonna end it here. Alright, later.